Here we have a 2004 Toyota Tacoma double cab TRD off-road package with 88,000 original and documented miles. This of course is a Carfax certified guarantee vehicle with a perfectly clean history, clean and clear title in hand, in-house, ready to sign over. Here at Davis Autosports, one of the vehicles that we specialize in is this generation Tacoma and 4Runner. If you visit us online at davisautosports.com and take a look at our Tacoma and 4Runner page, you'll see that we have some of the cleanest and nicest, lowest mileage Tacoma and 4Runners in the country for sale and previously sold. This particular Tacoma is by far the nicest and cleanest one we have ever had in. And just recently we had a 50,000 mile. It's nothing out of the ordinary for us to have this generation Tacoma with 50 or less thousand miles. So when I say this is the nicest one we've had in, it speaks very highly of the vehicle. This vehicle was previously owned by a colonel in the military who, and I say this as a good thing, was OCD as far as how we kept this vehicle. My belief is that this is the nicest Tacoma right now on the US market, and in this video I hope to show you why I think that. I'm not going to say that for any reason. I know what's out there right now. I'm always looking at what's available, and I truly think this is the nicest one out there. Condition wise, you're just not going to find anything, in my opinion, unless there's a 10 or 20,000 mile one floating out there somewhere that we don't know about. Everything on this truck, paint and body wise, is original. Shows absolutely amazing. Truly looks like a 5 or 10,000 mile vehicle. Absolutely stunning. The vehicle does have a 2-inch lift on it. We just installed brand new Nitto Terra Grappler tires, 265/75/16s, which, if you're familiar with these tires, are very expensive tires. Body is just absolutely incredible. All the weather stripping around all the windows are all very clean. No dry rotting of any sort. Beautiful color match shell. True TRD package. The only thing to really note on the entire driver's side is that little touch-up area right there. Tail lights, absolutely perfect. All the wheels are in great condition. Front of the vehicle looks absolutely phenomenal. As you see, the headlights and side markers and fog lights have no condensation or oxidation. They're super clean. All the chrome all the way around the front bumper shows like new. The plastic trim on the bottom looks excellent. Front grille and chrome bezel, super clean. Same thing with the headlight and side marker on this side. This vehicle is absolutely garage kept. You're looking at about $500 worth of lights. You got your 2 fog lights in the middle and your driver lights on the outside, all original authentic PIA lights. Very professionally installed, very clean installation all the way around. So, and that's one thing that the previous owner did, and I'll show you a few more things as well. Passenger side of the vehicle, once again, absolutely phenomenal all the way around. The body is super straight. Paint has a beautiful shine, very smooth finish. Take a look at the hood real quick. Hood shows amazing, very clean. All the wheels are in phenomenal condition. Just a beautiful truck. TRD sticker is in great condition. If you're familiar with these 4Runners, or excuse me, Tacomas, same thing as the 4Runners. These rear bumpers really show rust issues, even if the rest of the vehicle doesn't have rust. And as you see, the chrome and even the top of the bumper is absolutely perfect. Just super clean all the way around. Tow hitch doesn't have any rust on it. Very, very clean. Now, some of the reasons why I state this is one of the nicest Tacomas on the market is one, the overall condition, all the nice accessories on it, the new Nitto tires, just the condition is absolutely phenomenal. But the previous owner, like I stated, military guy, was literally OCD. What he did is he covered all the carpet up. This camera is going to get grainy. It's dark out. I apologize. But the carpet underneath this is like brand new. It's the original carpet, but it's been covered with this. It's a vinyl material that he took the seats out, did it professionally, took the center console out. So all the carpets all the way through the vehicle are completely protected. And we can take this out if requested. We've actually pulled this back and pulled back the other side and saw that the carpet was in amazing condition. And what he actually did so dirt didn't come off of this into the grooves is he sealed it just with a almost like a clear epoxy, which, you know, we can easily take that out if requested. But we just left it in there just in case somebody wanted it. There was so much work that went into doing it that we figured we can at least leave it there. If you want it out, we'll take it out. Same thing here. Goes all the way. It's one full piece. And it goes absolutely everywhere. Take a look at the pictures. The pictures are going to show it much better. Even goes behind the seat. So just absolutely amazing as far as I've never seen a vehicle with that done. The way it was done was sealing all the edges so no crumbs got in it. I mean, it's sealed all the way through. So it took a lot of time in doing that. So to add to that, did that to protect the carpets. A lot of times you'll see somebody with Husky floor mats or Catch-All or WeatherTech. He actually had these Catch-All floor mats down on top of the vinyl floor I just showed you, and then he had the Husky floor mats on top of the Catch-All floor mats. So just very, very particular about the interior. One thing I want to show too is an awesome skid plate down there, pretty much brand new. Just adding to the things that the previous owner did. These covers are protecting the seats, obviously. They fit like a glove. They're made for this truck. They're very expensive covers, the way they attach. They just don't Velcro. So we actually pulled back this portion and that portion. That one we didn't finish installing all the way. And just to take a look at the seats before we got it in, and the seats are pretty much like brand new. They're in absolutely phenomenal condition. So we left these on in case you wanted them. We can easily take them off, but he had these on to protect the seats. Didn't want to get the seats dirty. All very, very clean. All the center consoles and buttons and everything are just so clean in this truck. Same thing obviously here with the back seat. Once again, just to protect it. Took a portion of this off. Seats, these are not on the cover or anything. These are on to protect. The seats are in absolutely phenomenal condition. You buy this vehicle, you take these off. Seats aren't in great condition. We will refund 100% of your money. Just return the vehicle. These are made for this truck. Has all the holes for the hardware to match up. Just super clean. Just didn't want to get anything dirty. On top of that, we'll show you the extent of how this guy kept his vehicle. Here we go inside the bed. We did not clean this. We actually didn't even clean any of the interior. This is exactly how this truck came. Absolutely spot on clean. There was actually little pieces of carpet between these. We took these off just to test out a few things, and we just didn't put the carpet pieces back on. He had the carpet there so it didn't scratch it up. Bed liner absolutely perfect all the way around. This he didn't bedline. It's the plastic. But what he did do, this is just, he sealed it so that when he cleaned it, water didn't get in it. And then back here, there's a rubber seal. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's a rubber seal that he put in there so that water didn't get in there. And that's sealed all the way around. Even over here, it's completely sealed so that no water gets in there or anything like that. So that's the level that, you know, the extreme level this guy went to, that everything stayed perfect. This area of the bed is known to rust. It's been completely undercoated and protected. When he first received the vehicle, he undercoated the entire underneath of the truck, and I will tell you that the underneath of the truck is perfect. It's not to cover up rust. What I'll show you, when you undercoat on top of rust, it's not a smooth finish. This is the rear end for y'all that don't know, and when you undercoat rust, it's not a smooth finish. You pretty much still see the flakiness, and these rear ends on 4Runners and Tacomas are known to rust before even the frame or floor pan or anything else. So to show you the most rusted part of a vehicle, very, very smooth, just truly Line-X'd, or excuse me, undercarriaged all the way throughout. And that's how the whole underneath of the truck is. There's no rust issues at all. Once again, you get the truck, you find that there's rust issues, we'll be more than happy to return the vehicle. Same thing with the spare, very, very clean. You know, here's the leaf springs right here. If you're looking at my hands, this is not black from this truck. We build Cherokees here, and we Line-X them, and that's what this is for. So my hands aren't from this, if you're thinking that. Leaf springs right here. Zero flaking rust, no surface rust, no nothing. So, you know, that's not to cover anything up. This is a truly, truly rare find. Here is his tow hitch and everything. Never seen. This is all electrical tape, and it's been zip tied, the wires, just so it's absolutely perfect. He made this bracket, put this here so that that's there perfectly. A lot of people just leave this thing hanging and they'll tie it around or whatever. So that's just the extent. Every little corner of this truck that you look at, he did something to. The bottom of this bumper, that's typically where they start rusting. He Line-X'd it, or undercarriaged it, excuse me, all the way down just to prevent that. This is another very common area where they start to rust. This black is not factory. He taped it off right there and undercoated it right there. It's just every little area that you look at this truck, he did something to. I mean, you can actually, where he had the carpet there, that was amazing. He didn't even want to mess up the fiberglass on it. So OCD is probably an understatement. If you see the condition of the truck, you will just be simply amazed. He put in the vinyl floors and had his carpeted floor mats protected with rubber floor mats. Everything is just super, super clean. The truck drives out 100%. Obviously 4-wheel drive, rear diff locking system. Everything is just super clean. One thing that I noticed that I can show you, these hooks right here, usually, and we've literally sold hundreds of 4Runners and Tacomas. These hooks are usually just so rusted up. All your suspension components are usually have some sort of surface rust on them. They're all just so clean on this truck. You really just got to see this truck in person to really appreciate it. All the little detail that was put into it. Everything just super clean, 100% truck. So I know it's a lot of babbling, but I just get excited when we get a vehicle in that's this nice. They're just so hard to come across. They're just getting harder and harder to find. Got a couple keys on here. That was actually for the bed. $88,115 on the miles. We've tested the truck. Everything works exactly as it should. One thing that I want to show you is the engine bay. Go ahead and turn the lights on real quick. It's hard to tell on camera, but the middle two are more of a yellow for fog, and the outer two are a bluish clear for driving. It's hard to tell on the lens, but there is a pretty big difference there. Very, very clean engine bay. One thing I want to point out too, all the panels on this truck have the factory issued VIN plate on them. Every single panel has it. I'm not going to show you them all like I do in my typical videos because this video is running long, but every panel is original. One thing I just want to point out is how clean this engine bay is. We typically clean our engine bays here. We did not touch this one. I promise you, every bracket on these trucks show some sort of light surface rust. Usually all these screws have some sort of light surface rust, and it's absolutely astonishing that this vehicle doesn't have anything. I mean, all the rails are all super clean. The hood, never seen a hood that clean on the inside. What happens, it gets road dirt on it, engine gets very hot, it gets baked into the paint. So just to see how clean that is. Rear diff lock.